All right, so here's the second movement, and it's called an airborne lunge. And the eventual progression is going to look like this. So this is the full airborne lunge, okay? So it's a single leg movement. The other leg doesn't touch the ground, okay? So the airborne lunge eventually will look like this. At the bottom, and then you come back up. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now obviously that's pretty difficult to do right off the bat. So the way that you're going to build up to this is you're going to leave this leg off the ground until you need it. Okay, so what does that mean? So that means I'm going to start to go down. Let's say from here I can't get any lower. This is the point where I put my leg down, and now I can use the support of this other leg to lower myself all the way down into this position, okay? Key thing, I want to keep my whole body over this foot, okay? Because that's what it's going to look like when you do the full version. From here, I begin to, without jerking or any sloppy movement, same thing, like I want to have a brief pause here at the bottom, and you might want, this would be a good idea, don't put your other knee on the ground, just stop just shy of the ground, smoothly begin to press out with the other leg, and then as soon as you can, pick up the other foot. So it might look like this. You can do it right here, and you pick it up. Maybe you're feeling stronger and stronger, and it's gonna happen sooner and sooner. Maybe you're still at the beginning phases, and it's gonna happen higher up, and that's where you pick off your foot, okay? Key things here is I want my entire body over this front leg, okay? I'm not going to be back here. I'm not going to be over there. I'm going to keep pretty much my center of gravity, my chest, over my foot. I'm going to lean over slightly, okay? And I'm going to lower myself, all right? Under control, all right? And the same rules apply as we talked about for push-ups, as far as you're doing as many reps as you can that are controlled. With this, some of the things that happen is you'll start to notice that as you're pressing out, hips move first and then this, or like hips shift, right? Or your movement speeds up. Anytime your body tries to speed up, it's trying to cover up and compensate for a part of range where the muscles aren't strong enough, okay? So you don't want your body to do that. You don't want to see this, because that means I'm trying to use momentum to overcome and compensate for that, okay? So I want to smooth all of it. Pause and come back up. All of that weight on my front leg, right? Same thing going down. I want to control it. Can I control it? Okay? Just like that. It does help to get tight like this, okay? That's gonna get your abs on. It's gonna keep you here, okay? The tighter you are, the more control you'll have with this, okay? So that's the airborne lunge. Let me know if you have questions on that. That substitution or that progression is a great way to build up to this, okay? If there's really if you can't do that, the other option, which most people will be able to do this, but if there's some sort of reason why you can't, you just start with the foot on the ground. Everything else stays the same, okay? So that's another option to get you going, okay? So this is a good variation. This thing is not doing any work, or it's doing as little work as needed to keep me moving, okay? So it's just providing stability and just enough strength so that I can keep my movement smooth. The most of the work is being done here, okay? And that's also a great option. And you just kind of imagine that this is a kickstand. So this is also called a kickstand squat, okay? And you can start to pick this leg up. That's one way to quickly progress this, is pay attention to at what point can you pick off that other ground off of the ground, all right? If you have questions, let me know.